intuitive eating honestly is really tricky. Like I don't know how long it takes to for someone who's had a serious eating disorder to come around to being able to develop hunger cues strong enough to meet your caloric needs daily. But I can share like a fact that I was told. People will actually relapse like before reaching 1 year of full recovery, because they think they can trust their hunger cues. And so, you know, that involves like not eating when you don't feel hungry, right? Like that is a part of intuitive eating. Like some people don't eat lunch because they're just not hungry at lunch, but people who have a good relationship with food and who are attuned with their body will generally make up for it at some point. If you've never had eating problems, like if you've had a healthy relationship with food, like you're probably eating enough. But if you struggle with food and you're dieting and you still feel like, oh, you're eating what you want, I must have gotten enough. I must have gotten enough because I ate half a pint of ice cream for dinner. That's not, no, like that's not dinner. And I'm not saying it wasn't enough. It depends what you ate during the day, but it doesn't automatically mean like you ate enough because you ate something that, you know, diet culture deems as unhealthy or high calorie or whatever. Like that's just not how it works. So it's just really important to get your facts about food and what you need from really credible sources. Like they really taught us that in treatment, like check your sources. What's the source? People just don't, because everyone's just so consumed in this culture and it's just so normalized. But it's not normal. It's not normal to think about food that much. It's not normal to spend hours analyzing whether it's good or not for you. It's just not. And so if you're doing that, it's a huge indication that you're not getting enough, and that you're, you know, the obsession, whether it's because you're fully sick with an eating disorder or you're just struggling and, you know, just consumed by diets and diet culture, caloric restriction in and of itself has a part in that. All foods can fit, and when you start building a healthy relationship with food, it just becomes so much more simple. And now after eating like a lot, I feel well. And that's what you start focusing on, is how you feel, how your head feels, how your body feels, what you're focused on. You're not analyzing the food itself. You're not zeroed in on the food itself, how many calories it had, what you ate, what you didn't eat. I'm able to now just be like, oh, like I needed that. That's probably why I was craving it. It's not bad to crave McDonald's. Sometimes if you haven't eaten enough and you want to move on with your day and you have better things to do, McDonald's is good because it fuels you the way you need in that moment to get on with your day, because it's higher density and it has more fat and it has more calorie for your buck, basically. It's $5, by the way, pretty good. I stay very diligent, obviously, because I don't want to relapse, but like I'm still not perfect. Like I have bad days, or I have hard days, or my brain fights the shit out of me, beats me up. But I guess it's just like you learn how to rectify it quicker, you know? You learn how to get back on track. You learn what feels bad, which indicates you're not on track, you know? It's all just a learning experience, but it's definitely just not as much of a fight anymore. It's like, this is logical. There's food right over there. There's nowhere else closer to me than that. And I mean, for anyone, whether you've had an eating disorder or you're just struggling, like I know how it is for that decision to be so complicated. for you to change your entire evening plan to eat a healthy meal or the perfect meal, and have this battle and revolve your whole evening around like food, you know? Food is food. Food is fuel. I am fueled now. I am clear-headed. I am ready to go. What I'm working on right now is acting on every single thought I have about food, because the truth is, now that I'm satisfied, like, I'm not thinking about more food. I'm thinking about my art project. I'm not worried about what I'm gonna eat. I'm not analyzing it. And it sounds so simple, and I know it's not, but there's a huge physiological component involved in all of this, and it's really important to acknowledge, because so many people who aren't, diagnosed with eating disorders are still stuck in this pattern, and it's simply because they're not eating enough. So even if you feel like you're eating enough, you might not be. If you're thinking about food, if you're hungry between meals, there's really only one thing to do. What do you think that is? And why is it so hard for you? Let me know. Let me know. I'd love to hear from you. I have something in my hair here. What is that? Oh my god. Okay. Anyway, I'm gonna go. I just wanted to share that. Thanks for listening, and please subscribe if you want to hear more, and let me know your thoughts. Okay, bye!